Check, check. Let's make sure these sounds are coming in good. There we go. All right, guys, welcome to the preview show, man. Let's get right into it. We got about an hour until the Knicks versus Bucks NBA NBA play-in. Not even playing in season tournament. We don't know how many tournaments we got going on. Knicks versus Bucks. Shout out to everybody who watched the last video, man. Thank you guys for supporting that first video startup channel. Almost got to 100 subs, 3,500 views as of right now. So, life flex. Shout out to the gang. I appreciate y'all. I think it was dope, man. I did not expect that type of love. So thank you guys again. Really quickly, the agenda, what we're going to go for. We got a video from Stephen A. Smith talking about the Knicks and the Bucks playing. I have not watched it. I wanted to watch it with you guys. Want to talk a little bit about what our predictions for tonight is going to be. Then we're going to make a little parlay, man. We're going to get in there and we're going to try to make a little $5 holla off of a free bet I got because, we ain't supporting DraftKings that much. So somebody give us a deal. Yeah, man, let's talk about it. Knicks, Bucks. I predicted that the Bucks were actually going to have a hard time putting this Knicks team away. I just don't see it, man. I don't see the defensive capabilities of this team. I know offensively they're pretty crazy, but let's be honest, man. We kind of got that right there in terms of defense, right? So, Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard is going to be box office. And believe it or not, as much as, I got that shaky relationship with Julius Randle, I feel like Julius Randle, Giannis, that's going to be a box office matchup too. I think the sleeper matchup tonight is going to be my guy RJ Barrett, Broadway Barrett, and Chris Middleton. I feel like if Chris Middleton gets off, pause, and goes off, it's going to be real shaky for us, man. Likewise, if RJ Barrett does the same, I think it's an easy dub. Yeah, I said that, easy dub. Shout out to the Bucks fans in my comment section. One guy said, nope, y'all don't got a chance to win, so shout out to him. Nice, easy to the point, man. So, yeah, Bucks are opening up as favorites. Actually, I believe if we go over to FanDuel right now, or sorry, DraftKings, the Bucks are a 5-point favorite. I'm impartial to that. Let me go down in the picture. I'm kind of impartial to that. I feel like, yeah, they probably should be a 5-point favorite at home. I don't see it being a smacking from the Knicks. I don't see us really going in there and just, mopping them by 20. I think it's going to be definitely a close game. I think you see Giannis approaching triple-double territory. I think you see Dame probably in that 30-point range. I think you see Brunson probably in that 30-point range. I think you see Julius for sure double-double, high assist too. But if Julius is out there and he's really aggressive and he's kind of flexing a muscle a little bit, he could give Giannis a hard time, man. He could pick up some early fouls on Giannis. I think that's a potential to watch for too. I think that's probably key. Like if I was them, I would maybe start looking at a little first quarter point situation for Julius, because I think if he's attacking Giannis, yeah, I think that's probably best bet to get him out of the game real quick. Then we can focus on Damian Lillard. So to get into this, Stephen A. Smith, Molly this morning, previewing the game. Let's take a look at that before we start looking at our own predictions.
All right, so the other quarterfinals matchup tonight will feature your Knicks, Stephen A., taking on Giannis, Damian Lillard, and the Bucks. Milwaukee, 14-6 on the season, still figuring things out with their new big trio of Giannis, Dame, and Chris Middleton. New
That's
York
important.
currently fifth.
That's important. Still figuring it out.
In the East, they're on a 3-game win streak. What are you expecting from your Knicks tonight? Do you think this will be? I know, no.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand how you could call yourself a Knicks fan and instantly say that it's a loss. Like it's not an instant loss, bro. We actually have a chance.
I know that, but seriously, you think it's going to be a competitive game?
I think it's going to be competitive because the New York Knicks fight, and that's what I love about Tom Thibodeau coaching his team. I know I've been on the record thinking that, as they excel and they elevate, you'd like somebody like a Ty Lue.
It's so confusing to me, man. So confusing how you can say that you're expecting a loss, but we're competitive.
coaching them, but there's no way around the fact that
For competitive, that
this
means we're
man,
competing in
Tom
the game.
Thibodeau, is a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
He has
We have a
been playing
chance.
hard every night. Jalen Brunson is a star New York desperately needs. I don't think he should be your number one option. You got to go out there and get somebody better. But
That's a
he
fair
is
point.
definitely a big time player, and he is the Knicks. He should be the Knicks' number one option right now, not a Julius Randle. I love
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
seeing from him. I love what I'm seeing from Coach Thibodeau. I love what I'm seeing from them defensively, particularly rebounding with Mitchell Robinson. But in the end, they're still a player away to some degree. They don't have what Milwaukee.
I think what he's saying is fact. What he's saying is not. It's not ridiculous at all. Part of my dogs in the back. I think what he's saying is real, man. This is going to be a really good game. Shout out to Nature in the chat for sure, man. For sure. It's going to be a really good game. I don't think what he's saying is outlandish at all. I think we're competitive, like he said. I think to say that he's automatically assuming a loss, it's probably just TV stuff. But that's crazy to me to call yourself a Knicks fan and automatically sign up for a loss tonight, especially with how close that first game was and kind of how up and down the Bucks are right now. But yeah, Jalen Brunson's got to be our number one. Should he be our championship level number one? Probably not. But I mean, he's ascending. He's still ascending. It's not like we know exactly what Jalen Brunson is. Like, bro's getting better literally every year, every game. Every year, every game so far in his career. He will top off at some point. Pause. But yeah, man. I think we're gonna be good, bro. I think we're gonna be good. Let's go over and make this parlay real quick. DraftKings. Shout out to their free bet that they gave me. I was not thrown in there, so we got a little $5 holiday that we about to make some fun with. All right. DraftKings has Giannis over under at 29.5. They've got a 26.5 over under for Damian Lillard. I really see Damian Lillard being the one that ends up scoring more. Just my opinion. I think Giannis is going to be down low with Julius fighting for rebounds. Obviously, he's going to get involved. He's going to get his points, but I see him maybe taking, like I said, that triple-double approach. Points, rebounds, assists, which I'll take a look at that in a second. But another one that they have, Julius Randle, 21.5, and R.J. Barrett at 16.5, which for me is really, really scary for us to have a chance in this. RJ's got to have a 20-plus point game. He's got to be close to like 25, I feel like, because we're going to have to really grind this out, or it's going to have to be quickly. So, in my opinion, for looking at this, I'm trusting Jalen Brunson over the 27.5. I'm trusting Julius Randle over 21.5. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go over here to rebounds. I think Julius is going to end up high rebound game. Mitch is going to be forced to stretch the floor a little bit with Brook Lopez out there. So for 10 rebounds, I really don't know if I want to trust that tonight. Assists, I think Julius Randle over 5 for sure is going to be a move. And R.J. Barrett over 3 has really been cashing for me. R.J. Barrett over 3 assists is really a nice play. If we go back over to points, Hart or DiVincenzo, one of them is going to have to do something for us off the bench. Quickly, he's so up and down. I love Quickly. I just don't know if I'm going to trust it tonight. So I think I'm going to go with the revenge game from Dante DiVincenzo over 7.5 points. I think that's easy, bro. I honestly think that's easy. And I think, honestly, Hart over 8.5 is going to be there too. So if I was looking at that, I don't know why DraftKings isn't allowing me to parlay them right now, but it is what it is. Actually, here, let's clear them all. All right, let's go back to points. I'm taking Brunson over 27.5. I'm taking Josh Hart over the 8.5. We're going to take Julius over the 21.5 for sure. I'm staying away from RJ in this one. And then we're going to go with DiVincenzo. Was it DiVincenzo? Where's he at? I'll take the alt of 10, but I'd rather not. Yeah, we'll go 7.5. 4 picks, that's already plus 950. That's just points right there. You feel me? I like the odds at 950, especially DraftKings right now. They got a little boost. So there's a 25% boost. I have a no sweat, so it's a free $5 bet. I'm going to take that. But if you boosted it, this is already up to 1187. $5 to get you 65, 50, so on and so forth. I am going to add rebounds to this, though. I'm going to go with Julius over on rebounds, wherever he may be. Julius Randle. Over 9.5. And assists, I'm going with, again, the over on Julius assists. I avoid Julius Randle, bro. I avoid Julius Randle. He's let me down so many times with sports betting. Not that I encourage a sports bet. This is just strictly, I have a free bet from them, and this is all for fun to give a little bit of extra sweat to the game. So for Julius Randle, yeah, I usually stay away from him, but he's going to have a big game tonight for us to have a chance. So that's where I'm riding with my boy Julius. So I'm taking Hart over. I'm taking DiVincenzo over. There it is. No, dude, you got to give me the free bet. Where's my free bet? Oh, there it is. Bonus bet. Boom. $5 for $130, man. There it is. It's our free bet for tonight. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. If you have not already, please follow me on Twitter. Go ahead and play the Twitter animation. Just started. It's a brand new account, so go ahead and like the Twitter, or follow the Twitter, I'm sorry. There it is, man. We're going to call that an early post game. We're going to come back for we're going to call that a preview game. We're going to come back for a post game for this. All right, we're going to go in-depth detail diving. We're going to see what happened. I would love to get a situation where I can get y'all to call in, talk a little bit about what happened. We're either going to be extremely happy or we're going to be extremely heartbroken tonight. Official predictions, like I said, I'm going big game from Julius, big game from Jalen. I'm hoping for a big RJ game. I think the bench is going to be incredible tonight. DiVincenzo and Josh Hart specifically. Milwaukee has Pat Connaughton, I believe, and Jay Crowder out. Don't know much about their contributions, but from what I understand, they are very big rotation players. So pardon me for not getting that research done. But again, I think I like our bench in this one. Hartenstein. Watch out for Hartenstein tonight. I think he might be a big X factor off that bench for us. Maybe even taking some Mitch minutes, because Mitch, he doesn't really do well when he has to cover that, stretching the floor big, you know? Yeah, man, 5-point favorites, Milwaukee. I like our chances, man. I like our chances. Shout out to Knicks Nation. Shout out to the Knicks fans out there. And we will see you with a post-game show later. Y'all enjoy.